What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to my first ever haircut tutorial. In this video, we're going to be breaking down a taper fade, blowout, whatever you prefer. Before I get any flack for my station looking messy, I had a long day, a lot of clients, and that's what a barber station kind of looks like. The first thing I'm doing is breaking down the haircut with the 1.5 guard Andy's 1.5 guard purple clips. I also apologize in advance for the atrocious camera angle in the beginning. I'm working on it. It's a brand new camera. I've never really done the POV camera style. I'm using the DJI Nano. Very good camera, 4K quality. But yeah, as you can see, I'm really not getting everything into frame just yet. Still trying to figure that one out. The clipper I'm using at the moment is the Andy's Recon. And all I'm doing here is just making sure all the hairs are nice and flat, nice and even. Everything's nice and even, getting it prepped. This is the prep work. This is your base, your foundation, as you could say. Now I'm just gonna do this all the way around the head until everything looks the same. No darker spots, no shallow spots, just everything nice and even, nice and flat, ready to go, ready for the haircut. Again, I apologize for these awful camera angles, but I will be getting better with it. I'll be paying attention more, making sure everything stays in frame. And yeah. All right, now that we got all the prep work done, here comes the fun part, starting the taper. And I'm using my Babyliss trimmers just to get down to the skin, create that nice U shape, upside down U shape. That typically starts your tapers. Some barbers like the V shape. I like to go with the U shape. Now I'm just going in there with the shaver. Get it nice and bald. Again, prep work, prep work, prep work. This shaver is also a Babyliss. Now I'm going to go in there with my Andy's clipper again and just start flicking out into that U shape, making another U shape on top of it, creating that little line you see there. And then now I'm just going to continue to play with my levers until it blends perfectly to the skin. Taking out any lines that you see, any dark spots, anything that's not supposed to be there. I call it dirt. You gotta get rid of the dirt. Now, since I had the 1.5 guard, I'm just gonna go in there with my 1 guard open, start flicking it out above it, get a little bit of lightness on top of it so it creates that nice blend to the bottom of that line. Again, lever play, lever play, lever play. You're gonna open it, you're gonna go halfway, you're gonna close it, you're gonna open it again, you might go halfway again, you might close it again. It's all about the process. Now I'm going in there with the 0 guard, which is the half guard on the Andes. Again, continuing to take out the dirt. Get all that bulk off the top. You don't want any of those lines. See that? Taking out that line right there with that lever play. Up and down, up and down. I just pointed out with my finger the little bulk line that I'm going to try to get out with the clipper just open, because that clipper is very good at going from open to the half guard. Just continuously trying to get those little lines out, that little dirt, that little imperfections that doesn't create an even blend. And then sometimes I go back in there with another guard again. It's okay to play with it. Now that I think that I blended it just good enough, I'll probably go back in there after and touch it up. I'm just gonna get my arches in there, just to kind of help me out and see what the cut's gonna look like. See if I need to take out some more of that bulk. You know, it's okay to go back and you know, touch things up. Usually, you never ever really are one and done, unless you're really rushing the cuts and just trying to get the haircut done. Now, this part may be taboo to some experienced barbers, but I like doing the back first. I like lining up the back. I like seeing where everything's supposed to be. So when I go to the back, I can just do the blowout and get it done and line it up. No extra stuff. And what you do to one side, you must do to another. So I'm just going to be quiet here and let you watch the process. Again, I'm sorry for these terrible camera angles. I'm just kind of like flicking out, getting all the bulk that I was talking about before out, and yeah, I'm gonna focus on this next time on the next haircut. I apologize for this, but you know, first time for everything, you know. And this is something I didn't do on the other side because I thought that the bottom line was blended out enough. On this side, I didn't think I blended out that bottom line enough with the shaver, so I just went back in there just to touch it up a little bit, give it a little bit more pop. So that's what we're looking for with these tapers, really, is pop. You want them to really stand out. Luckily for me, this particular client has really dark hair, so it doesn't take much for it to pop. Now, we're gonna start the process in the back the same way we did on the sides, starting with the Babyliss trimmers, just getting that line, that starting line out, even all the way across. And again, a U shape. You always wanna do U shapes when it comes to tapers, because it contours the head. You don't really see it when it's finished, but you're contouring the arch of the head because the head is round. So if you did it straight across, it would actually look like an upside down V if you just did it straight across. Just like the sides, open clipper first, but this time I'm gonna go a little fatter with that starting line, as you can see, because there's a lot of bulk back there, and the back of the head usually is thicker than the side and the top of the head. There's a lot of hair back there. So you really want to spread it out. You really want to spread it out to get that pop that I was talking about. Again, going in with the 1 guard, because like I said, I went in there with the 1.5. So the 1 goes perfectly into that 1.5 when it's opened up. And again, I'm just gonna flick that lever, open, halfway, close, quarter ways, whatever you hear. If you don't hear the clipper cutting, you're not doing anything. You're just rubbing the head and wasting time. And time is money when you're a barber. I'm satisfied with the 1 guard. I'm gonna go in there with that half guard again, trying to get out that bulk line, trying to make sure everything is nice and smooth above it, nice and light. As you can see, I didn't do the bottom line this time like I did on the sides. That's just a preference thing. I could have did the bottom line first and then went into that. It's just something I prefer to do when I'm doing the back of the head. As you can see now, I'm going in there trying to get that bottom line out, and it blends perfectly into that half guard. Perfectly into that half guard. Just continuous motions, side to side, side to side. And let me know in the comments, guys, what haircuts would you like to see? What's something interesting? What's something that you would want to see me post or give a tutorial to? I have a lot of clients with many different hairstyles, so we're gonna have a lot of fun on here. This is my first ever video. I'm very excited. I really need subscribers. I know it sounds like I'm begging, but I need that 50 subscribers so I can do some live streams for you guys. I'd love to do some live streams. I'd love to show you guys what the barbershop lifestyle is like. And now I'm just going in there with a razor because I feel like I finished up the back good enough. So I can go in there with a razor, get those edges nice and clean, crisp. And again, I'm sorry for the terrible camera angles. I'm going to be working on that. But I think you guys get the gist of what I'm doing. But thank you for watching my first ever haircut tutorial video. Again, comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You never know when I'm going to upload something crazy. And also, let me know what you guys think about this haircut. Bye.